There has been a constant stream of video conversations and internet message since the COVID-19 outbreak began, affecting not only staff but also instructors and students. It's difficult to deny that students are incredibly restless when on video calls, even if we set aside the fact that spending hours in video chats cause something known as Zoom fatigue. Despite some of the subject being dull, there is an energy exchange that takes place when you are physically present in the classroom with the children that helps to keep them relatively focused. Online learning eliminates that interaction, which is boring not just for the students but also for you as the teacher. Many teachers and students are now dealing with a variety of difficulties as a result of the abrupt shift to remote learning, from not having internet connection to locating the right resources to get over the limitation of online learning. We have put together a list of resources you can use to improve your experience with online teaching, or remote teaching as it now more commonly known. You can browse the list and decide which online teaching resources are best for your remote teaching objectives. As crucial as choosing the right tool is understanding how the platform or tool you use operates. Discover how to make the most of each tool to improve the teaching experience. Your pupils will rely on you to show them how to operate the platform on their own. There are many different types of remote teaching software available. We have selected the finest one and grouped them accordingly to main function. Success in teaching and learning, whether in a physical classroom or a virtual one, depends on effective communication. It is obviously difficult to maintain online communication with just one but 20 students. Platform of communication make it possible to communicate with the bigger groups through video conferencing, instant messaging, video calls, virtual room, and other methods from any location and on any device. With these tools, for a better learning experience, make a schedule or plan for each online class and distribute it before the lecture. Before or at the start of the lecture, make sure to clearly outline the expectations for students and the online conduct they should adhere to. Have all microphones silenced, other from the one being used by the speaker. This aids is keeping the pupils' attention while drowning out distracting noises. In order to get the speaker's attention without interrupting them, anyone who has to speak can make a gesture. Give students enough time to take notes, see or otherwise process any presentations, images, documents, or files that are shared with them.
The first one is Flipgrid. With the help of Flipgrid, educators can engage in online video or conversation with students or other educators. Students can receive comments from teachers, but even better, they can also receive feedback from one another. The second one is Google Meet. Hundreds of individuals can join a single virtual meeting using Google Meet, also known as Google Hangout Meet, and communicate verbally or visually from any location with internet connection. And the third one is Mentimeter. Mentimeter is an online polling tool that can give a lecture, presentation or record session, an interactive component multiple choice, ranking, scale, word cloud, and open-ended, a few of the several question formats.
Google Classroom. You're in for a treat if you never use Google Classroom, since it's a pretty effective tool that's also rather simple to use. It greatly simplifies the process of digitizing lessons for both in-person and online instruction. Given that it is powered by Google, it is frequently updated with fresh tools and resources to make it easier for instructors to use. There are already many free tools available to you that can improve, simplify, and increase the flexibility of teaching. To be clear, this isn't a learning management system like Blackboard, but it can function similarly, enabling professors to share materials with students, assign homework, hold presentation, and more from a single location that function across a variety of platforms. A group of online technologies known as Google Classroom give teachers the ability to assign tasks, receive student work, evaluate papers, and return them to students. It was developed in an effort to do rid of paper in the classroom and enable digital learning. It was initially intended to be used in conjunction with computers in classrooms, such as Chromebooks, to make it easier for teachers and students to share information and tasks. Google Classroom has seen a significant increase in usage as more schools switch to online instruction and teachers swiftly adopt paperless instruction. Google Classroom integrates with Google Docs, Sheet, Slide, Site, Earth, Calendar, and Gmail. Google Hangout or Meet can be added for in-person live instruction and queries. Kahoot. With the use of quiz-style games Kahoot, a digital learning platform, kids can learn by becoming more interested in the material. It's impressive that Kahoot, one of the most well-known names in quiz-based learning, still provides a free-to-use platform, making it very accessible to both teachers and students. It's also a useful resource for a hybrid class that combines online and classroom instruction. Most devices will be able to use the cloud-based service using a web browser. This implies that students using laptops, tablets, and smartphones in class or at home can access this. An excellent quiz tool for students and teachers is Kahoot. Since the game-based platform enables you to design fresh quizzes from scratch, you may become inventive and give people personalized learning possibilities. With more than 40 million ready-made games available on Kahoot, getting started is quick and simple. When time and resources are limited, hybrid or distant learning is ideal. Kahoot only needs an account to be created in order to use it because it is free. Most devices can be used by students to access Kahoot from anywhere there is an internet connection.
As conclusion, social media platform offers a fantastic platform for parents, instructors, and students to stay in touch. Teachers can use platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and others to create exclusive communities or groups. To maintain presence and dialogue outside of scheduled online classes, share and keep track of crucial document, presentation, and learning material, organize question and answer sessions, encourage students to stay in touch and interact with one another while studying or doing their homework. Hold live events like webinars with Facebook or Instagram Live. Teachers must frequently maintain a variety of documents, including test papers and lesson plans, to adequately handle and maintain track of all these documents, especially when you are teaching remotely. You need a central location. Maintaining your own document is made easier by tools like Google Suite,
Microsoft Office, OneDrive, Dropbox, and Evernote. To store all of your file and document in the cloud so that you and your student may access from anywhere and any device. And documents should be carefully organized in permanent folder and subfolders to make it simple to find them. For making and sharing videos with your students, Loom and YouTube are excellent online video creation tools. These tools can be applied in several ways. Make recordings of your online lectures and classes and distribute them to your students. If a student was absent or when they studied for an exam, they might watch the video again. Additionally, you can record the video in advance of the session and share it with the student while you are away from the classroom. Use a pre-recorded lecture if you are giving the same topic to different classes to prevent monotonous instructions, and utilize pre-recorded video lesson to encourage independent learning in your student. When pupils grasp concept on their own, their chances of learning is better and increase. Thank you.